Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Speed Build Monday, everybody's favorite day of the week despite the fact that it's Monday. But who knows, maybe you enjoy Monday. Maybe you're one of those people who has a really cool job and is like, yay, it's Monday, I get to go back to work. Maybe you're one of those people that has Monday off and you're like, doesn't matter to me, Monday's just like an extended day, the weekend. I wish I was one of those people. Actually, this weekend I am one of those people because I have tomorrow off, which is very, very nice. Tomorrow being Monday, Tuesday for you guys, Monday for me. But yeah, I have tomorrow off, which is, I technically have the whole week off because the camp that I was supposed to do didn't have enough kids, so I was not scheduled to work anymore, but I picked up shifts at my other job, and then I have a bunch of interviews and stuff throughout the week, so I'm a pretty busy gal this week, except for the Mondays. If you have a case of the Mondays, I'm sorry. Hopefully the speed build will help you. Anyway, today we're doing a very, very small house, a very cozy house. It's going to be called Riverside Cottage. I've already named it. Look at that. And it's just, when I went into build, I have this giant build that I want to get done, but it's going to take me quite some time, and I want to do it throughout this week, because I technically have it off, from doing day camp, so I won't be as tired at the end of the day to build. But that build is a very special build, and it's going to be huge, so I need a lot of time to work on it. I didn't have that time this weekend, so you got this build. I went into this build building a small cottage for no one. Then I realized that there's one specific sim, or two sims, depending on their lifespan, that will eventually need a small cottage like this, and that is the hunters, specifically Kelly and Brody Hunter from my Hunter Legacy. If you haven't watched it, what are you doing with your life? Go watch it right now. It's amazing. Not gonna say that. I don't want to say that because it's not true. It's good. I like it. We're trying to play for 26 generations or more, which is a hefty goal. Anyway, they are elders now, and the heir to that legacy is a child very soon to be a teenager. So when she ages up into an adult, she's obviously going to get the family home to start her own family, the other heirs to the future generations. And so I thought about sticking, it sounds bad, I thought about placing nicely Brody and Kelly in an apartment, but I thought, I don't want to put them in an apartment. That just seems, it's not them, not even close. They've lived in the same house the entire time. They've built it up from literally nothing to this beautiful house. And it just seems weird that they would go from that to a tiny apartment. So I gave them a little tiny cottage. It's just a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom, very cozy, very nice, but still gives them a yard. They have a pool, a place for the grandkids to come over, things like that. So this wasn't going to be for anybody. And then I thought, I know who needs this. And honestly, guys, one of my favorite builds. I always like the smaller builds because they're easier to fill. It's very hard to fill a big house because there's only so many items in the game. So smaller houses are a lot easier to make look like they're lived in, like they're cozy. Honestly, for the hunters, it probably could have been a little bit bigger, depending on whether or not we visit them. Maybe they'll just have to come visit us in our giant house. But for now, it's a good size. I think I'm going to move them from Newcrest to Willow Creek, which is where this lot is placed, right by the river, hence the Riverside Cottage. I think it would be a nice change for them to sort of get out of Newcrest into this place. That's all dependent on if they actually live that long, which I really hope they do. Brody's quite a bit older than Kelly. I just aged Kelly up 6 days early because I felt like the age gap between Brody and Kelly was so astronomically huge because she had 4 kids, which I think is ridiculous. You don't stop aging when you get pregnant. But anyway, I'm not going to go into the specifics, but she is quite a bit younger. So I'm hoping that they can move in here together, but if not, it's also a good home for just Kelly. Or if something happens to Kelly, then it's a good home for just Brody. I don't know. It feels okay to have Kelly without Brody. It does not feel okay to have Brody without Kelly. Probably because I made Kelly. Brody was just a sim that she married, a sim that I specifically placed next door to her. No, he was definitely a EA generated Sim. No, he wasn't. He was off the gallery. Him and his father, Finnegan. Finn, who always calls us and always asks to hang. He's dead now, though. Spoiler, he's dead. But if you go back and watch all of the series, if you haven't watched it yet, I highly recommend it. That and the Single Mom series, which I think is coming to an end pretty soon. I've got a few more aging ups to do, and then we're good to go. And then that's it. And then I start a new challenge, which following the Single Mom Challenge will still be about babies. It's going to be, oh my god, I can't believe I'm going to say this, the 100 Baby Challenge, which I'm excited and very, very nervous to start, because it's like, I know it's going to take me forever, and I'm already in so deep with the Hunter legacy, because 26 generations, I mean, I'm on generation 1 still, and we're at like 26 parts. It's ridiculous, but I think it'll go faster with more generations. It's not going to take 26 parts to get to the next generation every time. However, the 100 Baby Challenge is also another extended Let's Play. So what I might do is possibly do these Let's Plays in seasons and then bring them back if I'm feeling like they're getting stale. And then I will stop them for a little bit and then bring them back in and continue playing with them. Maybe play with them a bit off camera so that the parts aren't as long. So like, let's say I go through the second generation of the Hunter legacy and then play off camera as the third generation grows up, and then come back when the third generation is ready to be played. Therefore, you are not going through 1,000 parts of just the same family. Same thing with the 100 Baby Challenge has to be different because you have to see all the babies. Anyway, and then I want to do, once Rags to Riches is done, which we are also very close to ending that as well. We're about 100,000 simoleons off from being at that goal. That will be replaced by the Not So Berry Challenge. And then, I think that's it. Because I have 3 Let's Plays and speed renos, Fix the World, which I'm doing right now. Which I'm fixing the world for everybody, for myself mainly. What I want to do is get Fix the World done before I start. I have a Let's Play. I think I want it to be all fixed for the Not So Berry Challenge, because what I want to do is fill all these new renovated homes with people. Any new Let's Play that I want to do, I want to fill these new homes, this whole new world that I'm creating. Basically just going into old lots and fixing them up. And then in Newcrest, I think I will place all the lots I built for the Build Newcrest Challenge, which I did a while back. And then I'll fill them all with people, so that way we're not getting the same townies. We're not marrying the same townies. It gets repetitive over a long period of time. So I will probably change that and add some people and maybe create some people. I need to create somebody for my Hunter legacy. I've been meaning to do that for so long now. I gotta do that, because in my Hunter legacy, I have the eldest son, which is Kyle. He's a bit of a rebel, and I wanted him to be friends with Wolfgang, but because I've been playing for so long, Wolfgang is now old. Not old, but like he's an adult and this is a teenager, so I want to make him like a gang of mischievous friends, as you would say, in order to like go and hang out, to make it a bit more interesting and to sort of play a little bit more with Kyle, because once all these kids grow up and move out and I'm only playing with the heir, then it's going to be really sad, and I'm already sad that Blake moved out, and I'm telling you the entire Let's Play, you should just go watch it for yourself. It's good. I like it. And and then here is the pool. I think is my favorite part. I didn't want it to be a plain nothing cottage where like the grandkids hate going to, because it's like there's nothing to do at grandma's house. It's like a 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, tiny living room. Still has a bit of an office, which is great because Kelly's a writer. But I gave them a pool and some like playthings for kids. It's okay. I'm excited to play with it, or to not play with it, because I'll be just moving them in there. And then I have a little garden area, despite the fact that neither Brody nor Kelly garden, but it's there. If your sim gardens, then I really envision this as more of an elderly person's home. So if you're into playing with the elderly sims, this home is for you. I don't know who does though, because then your sims die and then you're done. Is that how you end? I've never played anyone through to the point where they die and I don't have anybody else to play with. So then I just stop playing. That would be so weird. I never even thought of that. Like, do people play that way? If you like make a family and then that family doesn't have kids and then that family grows old and dies, do you just like, okay, that was fun? Oh, that is so weird. Man, please tell me if you played that like that. That is so interesting. Like, I guess that's sort of like the life to death thing that's going around YouTube right now with The Sims. It's like you play from birth to death, something like that. Anyway, guys, we are finishing up here, so I want to remind everybody, if you like this video, make sure to leave a like. And if you want to stay up to date on all this nonsense and babbling and watch the Hunter Legacy, then click that subscribe button, because I upload 5 days a week, if you did not know, sometimes Saturday if the Fix the World part episode, whatever, has a townie to be renovated. So I will see you all in my next video. Have a great day, guys. Bye.